There's one from New Haven. It's a pizza, whatever that means. It's APIZZA.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I think that's the name of the place.
Because I'm confused. You just looked at me and said it's a pizza. I was like, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Wait, what's the name? APIZZA. A pizza. That's my best Italian.
Does it actually read like that? That's
yes.
funny.
Actually, they call it a pizza. They don't even say the z.
Who's they?
It's Italians. I'm very well versed.
Welcome to the Mason Miller Show. Today, our guest is Toby Koonce of Koonce Insurance. I'm also joined by my co-host, Clay Miller. Toby, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on tonight's podcast.
Always a pleasure.
So are you up for answering a few questions and tasting some root beer tonight, giving us your feedback?
Absolutely, Clayton.
All right. Well, we have piles of this root beer for sale out at Jake's Antiques and other fine establishments, so you'll be the first one to dive into these, and let's find out which one's your favorite.
I'm really excited about it.
And we're not going to make you taste like all 50. We'll just start with 2, if that's okay.
Let's get our drink on.
All right. You got an opener there?
Right here.
Seems like the host would have opened that up for you, but that's okay.
I mean, I usually use my bare hands anyway. I've never met a cap I can't open, so I usually have a problem.
Here, go ahead.
So this one is the strawberry cream soda, one of the sodas that Toby picked out.
Yes.
I guess we'll give that one a try.
Strawberries are my favorite, so that appealed to me right off the bat.
Give someone that you want some.
Clayton.
Sure.
I gave you a little.
What's the other one there?
That's the Rat Bastard.
That's a good year.
But what kind of root beer is it? No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say. I just told you.
All right.
Give it a try.
Smell. Swirl. Do a bucket to spit in.
It's really creamy.
And strawberry.
It's not bad. I don't know if I could drink a whole bottle of it.
You got any more?
Maybe.
It needs to be cold. Even in the cold mug, it's okay.
Well, it's all right off the shelf, so it's kind of tough.
It is off the
It's
shelf.
very rich, I would say.
There you go. That's why
I thought it was really creamy.
It's almost like a dessert drink.
Tastes like strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, I would. It's not bad, but I'm with you, Toby. I don't know if I could plow through a whole bottle of it. But it's like a dessert drink.
It is a dessert drink.
I mean, it's all
like
right.
Limoncello of the wine for root beers.
Mm-hmm.
So, Toby, I know many of you might not know this, but Toby is a deal finder. He's always out for the daily deals every day. So, Toby, is there anything that's hot right now that you're looking at or looking at purchasing?
Boy. Probably a bull's head from Jake's Antiques. Those are pretty sweet. About a 6-footer.
I've got one on my patio that I could make you a deal on.
Why would you go to Jake's whenever you can use Amazon? I mean, it's free. All you do is click buy.
Oh, no. Yeah. I don't like that free button. I like to go out to the establishment and see Jake. He's one of my favorite people.
Mason does a nice job of trying to steer people away from his family's business. Sounds like.
I don't want to be too successful.
Well, it's not your business, so you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly. I'm just watching out for Jake. Just keeping an eye on him.
But yes, that's a deal. That's worth thousands of dollars, and I think they're only a couple hundred. I mean, come on. Giving it away.
Throwing it in the wind.
It is. Roll down the window.
So, Toby, how many years have you been as Koonce Insurance existed?
March 1st of this year was my 25th year.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's flown by.
So, what age were you how little were you when when you got it in your heart and dreamed of having your own insurance agency?
Probably 3 months before I started.
So how did you get started in the business?
I guess dumb luck. Went in to pay my insurance during Thanksgiving break, and my agent asked me, "What are you going to do after you graduate from college?" And I really didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I was going to be in banking. He got me an interview, and they hired me, and that's how it started. Been there ever since.
So you started out as an agent. When did you break off and start your own?
5 years. I was with the American Family for my first 5 years in the business. Decided to go independent to give me more opportunities and more avenues to sell different lines of insurance to other people. So,
How many locations do you have?
I have 3 at the moment: Mattoon, Pana, and Shelbyville.
Any new openings?
Maybe.
Expand the
Possibility.
empire?
Working on it.
He's a deal maker, always looking.
Oh, yeah.
Tycoon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If I could just get some of them bulls' heads,
Yeah.
be nice.
But it's kind of, once you retire from the insurance game, maybe you
Mhm.
could get back into coaching, baseball,
Ooh.
take it back up again.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, you enjoyed it
I mean,
while you were there.
I understood you
yeah.
had a pretty good varsity record whenever you coached the varsity
I did.
team.
I did. I don't know why they didn't retain me. Oh, I retired. I forgot. But
Well, you carried that varsity coach on your shoulders, didn't you?
the whole time, he knew nothing about baseball.
Who was the varsity?
What was his
coach
name
back then?
again?
Bob Hurtis. Average at best.
Well, I think you helped him get out of his shell a little bit and stop being so shy, and at least he opened up a little.
So on road trips, he wasn't bad.
Toby was the enforcer.
Oh yeah. So what do you like to do for your hobbies, Toby?
Ooh. Walk, hold hands, laugh.
You ask me about every day if I'm holding hands.
I do.
I mean, it's every text. That's all I ever get.
Well, I want to know what's going on. I like to dive deep into your soul. I want to know how you're feeling.
Dive deep.
And that's just when he sees you riding around with your brother when he's asking you if you're holding hands. So walk, hold hands.
Yeah,
Other,
laugh.
other than that, you're 100%. Your mind's always in the insurance game.
It
And
is
you're very happily married.
very, very.
Who's more happily married, you or your wife?
Oh, definitely her. No comparison.
And who's your wife?
Ashley.
And what's Ashley do?
She is a nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she just start that, or has she been doing that for a little bit?
She's been doing that for longer than I've been in the insurance business, so it's been a long time. Well,
Yeah.
she's older, cougar.
So Ashley was, when we were in college, she was going to school for that as well, and she would have interesting stories for stuff that she had to. Nurses are
More grotesque than interesting.
She's seen a lot of sheet.
A lot of sheet.
Nurses are underpaid and overworked, definitely, for what they got to do. I mean, and
Agreed.
the stuff they got to go through.
I see your
But she's the
paycheck.
perfect person for it.
Hmm?
She is the perfect person for it.
It's her
Very-
perfect job.
Oh, yeah.
And she takes that on me when she gets home.
You might deserve.
But Toby, you're the most positive person I've ever met, so I don't understand
That
why
is-
she'd ever get mad
That
at
is
you.
a true statement.
So I've got a question. I heard your nickname. Some call you Spider.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, did you give yourself that nickname? You're just hoping other people will call you that, or
No,
is
I-
that
I-
true?
Pulled in on my Harley, and somehow it just stuck.
How do you spell that?
SPYDER.
Emphasis on the Y. You like it
Absolutely.
that way.
That's correct.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was an interesting story.
There isn't much to it.
No.
How did you get that name anyway?
I don't know. I
Just
mean,
kind of happened.
that's probably my look. Pretty rugged. Pull in
Rugged
place.
good looks.
You remind me
Little
of the guy that led the gang on it. Every which way but loose, or whatever it's called.
The guy with the big swastika on his stomach. Black Witter gang.
See that there?
There's a Black Witter.
They don't call me that, though. Just Spider.
So what year did you move to Shelbyville?
I would have been in the year of 1989.
And where were you before that?
Stonington, Illinois.
So, and then you were before that, you were from
Pana, P-A-N-A.
P-A-N-A.
Yep.
Panther for life.
Amen. Great town. Great town. Love it.
So you came here and you've been here ever since. What was your favorite sport in high school to play?
Ooh, that would probably be golf.
I didn't even know you played golf in high school. I got to be honest with you.
I played my in Shelbyville. I played my sophomore and junior year, and then I think I developed some sort of golf elbow because I was scoring really high.
You played golf just so you could hang around and drive to matches with Billy.
Him and Billy, yeah.
Billy boy, Billy new shoes.
Billy.
I don't blame you. That sounds like fun.
It was a good time. Had a good group. Senior year, decided not to play for some odd reason.
Because Billy was gone.
Maybe. It was heartbreaking.
Not enough chicks on the team.
I don't remember. I think there was a couple. But no, it was fun. It was a good time.
Golf is a great sport to take up in high school.
It
because
is.
You can you can do it your whole life, though.
Yes.
If I had to do over again, I would really learn how to play golf because so many times in my life that it would have been handy to know how to play. I mean,
What do you mean, like for your job or like
just
business?
There's just fundraisers, there's
Networking.
volunteer things. There's no matter what, I don't care what kind of work you're in. There's always opportunities to go golf at outings and stuff. And
I mean,
I've never done it.
I can hit the ball decently far, but
No,
my
you-
short
you
game
can't.
is
I've
all,
seen it.
No.
it just slices.
Or you miss it.
Well,
I
I
got
get
I have
mad.
video.
That's the thing. It
I have
just
video.
makes me mad.
I have video. I have
Right.
proof.
I
It
mean,
just
it's,
makes me mad.
you know, it just makes it miserable for everybody. I mean, I'm just good enough to know that I don't go golf with people who know how to golf because all I do is ruin their day. So you got to golf's one of those things where you got to do like consistently. You can't
Yes.
just. I mean, most people. I guess there are people who can.
You can enjoy several roots of beers out on the golf course whenever you have that long day.
So, Toby,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about the places you've been.
Oh, I'm not much of a world traveler, but
No, we were just talking about like for lunch and stuff.
went to Joe's for supper tonight. It was
Yeah.
delicious.
I mean, you usually don't go any farther than like Pana. You don't like to go outside
It's
of
my
the
vacation spot.
city limits.
What's been one of your favorite? What's your favorite city that you've been to and why?
Probably New York City. Not now, but went several years in a row to watch the Yankees play and like the shows, like the the different.
Like the shows, like The Producers.
The Producers is a good show.
Oh,
It's a good
Dad's
show.
not a fan of that one.
Rock of Ages is my favorite of all time.
I'm not refined enough to appreciate the Broadway shows, I guess.
I do. I enjoy the shows. I enjoy the diversity, all the different foods. It's just different. It's a different world.
What about Boston?
Love Boston.
It was great.
It is again rich in history, but
St. Augustine was rich in history
Well, I
too.
know you're a history buff, so.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I hate history.
Speaking of history,
But yet we end up at really historical place. He's right.
We did.
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine, yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
We still talk about that.
He's the oldest city in the United States.
I
That's pretty cool.
took 10 years off my oldness from the fountain of youth.
You had a little.
It balanced out
Mishap.
the torn ligaments in your knee.
Yeah,
The sea was angry that day.
it was, my friends.
Well, when you got to go shred the waves for everybody, you put on a show.
But you were a trooper. Wouldn't
was.
stop.
So Toby waded in, and it was like George Costanza for everybody our age and older wading into the to the sea, and the sea was angry that day, and you weren't in about 3 minutes, and a massive wave drilled you, and you had a weird look on your face.
Turned the corner.
Yep. My knee was turned around. Would have put most men down, but I got through it.
Different breed.
Enjoyed my day, and I did visit the local
the prompt care, and had a brace, and you drug your leg around the rest. You were a trooper.
I was.
Does that have any trouble with that knee still?
Only when the cold front comes through.
I can tell when the weather's changing. Do you think it will limit your chance at playing in like the senior like tour or anything like that?
No, it doesn't affect me too much. When I go on my runs, it does a little bit. You know, I'm training right now for
You did say you like to walk.
5K though. I'm looking for a 5K this year. That's challenging. I don't want a flat one. I want some with hills and hollers.
I remember the last time you guys were on a weight competition, all the parents, and I'm over at your house, and we're getting ready to go to Champaign to baseball practice, and there's this box of donuts sitting there on the counter. And I was like, oh, my dad, he's, walking all the time or whatever. I was like, hey, Toby, do you walk a lot? And he's like, nope, I don't. I'm not trying to lose weight. You just cram one of those donuts down your hole.
Well, I went to the doctor, and he said my cholesterol was low. So I was trying to
boost that up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It happens. But but you have to go with an Entenmann's donut as well. They're one of the best.
The what?
Entenmann's? Entenmann's? Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. I've
What?
never heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Was this another one of your...
Oh, no. You
You
can get
ordered
it.
one of your finds,
No, it's on a Seinfeld episode as well with the
as well as the black and white cookies.
Where do you
black
get the
and white cookies?
Where do you order those black and white cookies, though?
Get them straight from New York. Well, actually, the last ones I got from Jersey.
Oh man,
They're delicious.
they're better.
They're bigger. The Jersey ones are, but
Oh man,
the New York ones are better flavor.
I love me a black and white cookie.
So good.
Good cheat.
So good. Once it touch your lips.
What about your pizzas you order in? What's your favorite pizza?
Having trouble with that.
Well, obviously
Suctions.
locally, I love the Joe's Pizza. But if I'm doing,
Jack's is your favorite.
no, Jack's is awful. Jack's is
Yeah, we're
inedible.
saying when Joe's is closed and not
Yeah.
available or whatever, or a local place isn't available, and you order something in, and I know you order them from long distances.
I do.
So what are your like top 3 that you found?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Flippers. It's out of Florida. It is delicious.
And do you get these from David Portnoy?
I get them off Gold Belly, but David Portnoy, I take his recommendations whenever everyone's on quarantine. So I follow him, and
If he says it's good, you give it a try.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people do.
and they were very inexpensive, $6-7 a piece, something like that. Then there's one from New Haven. It's a pizza, whatever that means. It's APIZZA.
Oh, what's the name of it?
I think that's the name of the place.
Because I'm confused. You just
Yeah.
looked at me and said it's a pizza. I was like, yeah, that's
No,
what we're talking about.
It's
Wait, what's the name?
APP or APIZZA. A pizza. That's my best Italian.
Does it actually read like that? That's
Yes.
funny.
Actually, they call it a Pete. They don't even say this.
Who's they?
Italians. I'm very well versed.
But what? I mean, where are you hearing this though? Because it just comes in a package and you read it. There's not like a recording or something. That comes with
There
it.
absolutely is. You just got to watch it on Twitter.
Well, it's too bad.
I'm off
that-
Twitter.
Yeah, you got out of the Twitter game.
Not me. I'm
Yeah,
still
but you
in it.
downloaded Facebook, which is a. Oh, you didn't?
No,
Just Messenger.
I don't have Facebook.
My fans, only fans.
I creep on your mom's account, but I don't creep on people because I don't care about any of
I
that.
know one day you're gonna.
Last thing I want to do is fill my head with more BS. So
You're gonna
I just
slide
use
over
it to-
one day.
I
Full
use
of
it to look for deals on Marketplace, but I don't have my own account.
You're gonna slide over one day and start scrolling, and then you're gonna the temptation.
Marketplace
I
is
did
nuts.
it. I did it on her feed, and I was like, "This is filling my head with useless things."
I rarely get
Yeah.
on there.
I'm trying to
You
declutter.
gotta
my
see
mind.
her comments on most of them too. Ugh.
I do. Every time I have an anniversary or birthday or something, I get lit up with text messages.
Making memories.
Nice picture from 20. I'm like,
Hashtag cherish every
evidently
moment.
evidently she's been posting stuff again, once again.
Cherish it.
I do.
I mean, I think it's a good format to keep in touch with people, but man, it's like everything. It's just gotten so polarizing. And it's the last thing I want to do is hear more of that junk.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So it's a pizza.
A pizza.
And then the flippers.
Flippers.
And then what's the other one?
Oh, that would probably be. I don't know.
But those two pop in your mind.
Those are the ones that separate themselves. Now, if you want a frozen pizza that you can get kind of around here, Newman's Own is pretty good. Get
really
the white pizza.
Jack's is pretty good too.
Jack's I'm willing to try anything that's by Paul Newman.
Hey, all proceeds go to
Paul
charities.
Newman?
Paul Newman.
As
Newman's
in like
Own.
the actor?
Yeah, the dead one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll
And,
try that out then. Cause
if you go to like Meijer or some of the bigger chain grocery stores, they have them.
Guys,
So
I'll try
those are
one
good.
out.
if Cool Hand Luke made it, I'm down with it.
I'm telling you.
He was the epitome of cool. Had to be
Butch Cassidy,
back in the day.
pretty cool cat.
So we've covered a lot of food
Yeah.
and,
It's amazing I'm so skinny.
and travel. How do you stay so fit? How do you keep your girlish figure?
Well,
Chiseled out
like
of
I
a rock.
said, I'm training for that 5K starting Monday.
Yeah, I heard
Which
some people
Monday?
saw you working out like Rocky across the dam, but they said you're going so slow that buzzards were starting to circle around.
I heard Chris Beals is out there too.
No.
Yeah, he carries the log on his shoulder like Rocky.
Only in the
when it
snow
snows.
though.
He
He wants a
knows.
car to follow behind him too, an old Mercedes.
He runs to the top of the damn hill and yells, Drago. That's who we got. We got to get wheels done here one time. Do we have a fourth microphone? We need to get four microphones.
Oh gosh.
Well, that'd be good.
He can tell some stories.
Mm-hmm. So, do we want to try another root beer? What was your second pick? So we did the strawberry cream. What's the second one you picked off the
I
shelf?
think it was this one.
Rap bastard.
You want to
Is
read?
that the one you want to crack
Yeah.
open and give a whirl?
I sure do.
You want to read the cap on that?
Well, I don't have my specs.
Cheaters.
You want me to read it for you?
yeah,
I still have youth-like vision.
You better.
Wow, that is small. Taste. I don't think we can say this.
Wait, look on the logo on the front. It says something there on the front too.
It tastes like a son of a. Yeah, and then root beer this time. Oh Lord, this is definitely not
finish.
G-rated. G-rated root beer.
Well,
So
but we
Yeah,
got
I
to
bet
taste
it
it. We
tastes
want to
good.
see if it's a marketing ploy with the name or if it's a really good root beer.
Mason's only 17, so he probably probably shouldn't even read that label because I wouldn't want his delicate ears to even
That's
hear
true.
that.
Yeah, I'm delicate,
See
all
that?
right.
And then what?
So let's get some fresh mugs and
Yeah,
let's
Some
try it
mugs
out.
going around.
Triton Tees is a locally owned and operated business right here in Shelbyville, Illinois. They specialize in Lake Shelbyville apparel, and their products can be found at Lithia Springs Marina, Jake's Antiques, or on their website, TritonTees.com. Make sure to give them a look.
Welcome back to the Mason Miller Show with our guest, Toby Koonce of Koonce Insurance, and we're going to try out another soda, the Rat Bastard Root Beer, which is made available for purchase at Jake's Antiques. Let's go ahead and try this out.
Very sassafrassy.
That
It's-
tastes
it's-
like
it's-
traditional root beer to me.
It does.
I like it.
It's more of a
You know,
kind of bitter.
normally when you pour a good roots beers, it has a good head on top of it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
This one didn't have much of a head on it,
not really.
but the taste is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I really,
It's a classic.
I like the taste of it. The strawberry one, I think would be good if someone was gonna make like a summertime. Like my neighbor used to make like strawberry floats or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, put a chunk of ice cream in it.
Mhm.
Do that. That would
Oh,
be
that'd
really
be
good.
perfect.
Really good with that one. That one. I mean, I guess you could do it with root
Tastes
beer
like
float,
that.
too, but this is
Sioux City Root Beer, that's what it tastes like. You get in a bottle.
How many?
Okay, it tastes like
How
that.
many of your root beers have you tried?
I've only tried the Rocky Mountain root beer, Rat Bastard, and Triple X, which you got me,
Correct.
which is very good,
That is top shelf.
delicious. And I think that's it. Tempted to try that Mason's root beer.
How many?
The strawberry one.
How
We
many?
just tried.
I tried.
Yeah, on strawberry. How many different flavors do you have,
Um,
or brands, I should say? I guess.
20 almost,
Okay.
close
maybe-
to that.
So when someone comes to you and says, "Which ones do you like?" you can only say you tasted 4.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You might want to taste test them all.
Well, I was kind of waiting on things to pick up first, but yeah, I'll get to that. I mean, that glazed donut one's calling your name.
No, that one sounds like it's really sweet.
It's probably terrible, but I kind of want it. I'm
It might be a
tempted.
dessert root beer too.
I'm tempted.
Well,
If you mix them together.
they're all kind of cool looking. and
Oh, the
interesting.
bottles are
Yeah.
neat as can
Mhm.
be. Now the old dogs and sads, old people remember that,
You
I got
can't-
that because I figured
You can't go
how
wrong with
older
that.
people will go.
I guarantee that.
and that was good.
That'll
stuff
sell a
back in
lot
the
at
day.
that'll sell a lot at the trade show on Wednesday, I think.
Oh yeah, the trade show,
Yeah,
May
it's May
5th,
5th.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
What's the
This coming
hours?
Wednesday, 4 to 6.
4 to 6.
Unfortunately, I won't be attending the trade show because I have a baseball game, but my brother Malcolm will be working it.
Oh, cheap labor.
Automatically going to lose money on that one. He's a terrific, just a terrific salesman.
Well, has Malcolm tasted any?
Yeah, we did a short little practice podcast, and I think the ones we tried are in that room. I think it was that Capone and
The blue
the
raspberry?
Shirley Temple, which was really good. I really like the
Yeah.
Shirley Temple.
So apparently you have tried more than 4.
Maybe
Takes you
I
back up to
just
6.
I think it might have just been the Shirley Temple because I know a Capone is just sitting on the table in there.
Which one's been your favorite so far?
Oh, the Shirley Temple by far.
Really?
It's
Oh.
fantastic.
Ooh,
I gave it a 8.5.
Out of what, 100? Out of
10.
5? Okay, 10. It was really, really good, really, really bad.
I mean, it's tasty. I also kind of want to try that frosty one. Figure people would like that too.
you should try it.
It's an old logo. But that
And,
Rocky
and
Mountain.
how much do you sell these for?
Well, one bottle is $2.50, and
Bargain.
a 6-pack is $2 each
Oh, $12.
for a single. Yeah. You know what I mean? $12. I thought of it as like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah.
Uh,
All right.
hey, you got a really, really good selection. I think your prices are fair, and
Only fair.
and they should be flying off the shelf on May 5th.
I think they will.
Where is the trade show?
It's at the Best Bet Event Center, the new Piper's Gym.
South 5th Street, Shelbyville's.
Yep.
Yep.
That'd be it.
Okay.
South Side.
Good.
So, and will there be any taste testing down there?
I'm going to bring little Dixie cups.
Nice. I like it.
You going to put any root beer in them?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Probably ought to take some crackers down there too, so they can eat in between them.
You got to cleanse the palate.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that looks the worst is that one in the green bottle on the middle shelf on
Probably
the
the best one.
far. Probably right. But I know the ones that people aren't going to buy are the ones that are colorful because they want to stay away from stuff that's odd looking, like that one. That looks good though. The
Where's your
pineapple.
research come from?
I think you are dangerously making assumptions based on your own likes and dislikes.
But I
and
like the way they look though.
That's
so
really dangerous to do if you're trying to sell something.
That looks delicious to me.
that's what I thought whenever
that-
I picked it.
That I would try to buy.
I thought people would like it too. Maybe they will. I just the colors worry me. I'm afraid people will
I
stay
wouldn't
away
let them
from-
worry you. I would let people try whatever they want to try and let them determine because,
That's why I got the taste test there, the Dixie cups.
yeah, I probably wouldn't lead off with the, boy, I don't like this one and this one's ugly and you're probably
I'm
gonna
not
like
saying
that.
I'm not saying that.
It looks
just
ugly, so
saying.
don't drink it.
Don't buy my soda.
Yeah, right. Brilliant.
Are you gonna have a cooler down there, or
I
Fridge,
have them
you
on
know?
ice. I mean, she's
Right.
got a big refrigerator, so I'll
Okay.
probably keep a bunch of them in there.
okay?
I'll probably bring about
Smart.
every box I have, at least of a few of them. Maybe not more. Like the dog and suds, I'll bring everyone I got,
Mm-hmm.
probably. or most of it. But more like the glazed donut. I'm not going to bring every single one I have because
It could be your best seller.
I mean it could be. There's only one way to find out though.
Now, Toby, if you had been, if they had the CEO program when we were in high school, what would your business have been?
Oh, baby. I probably would have been the latex man.
The what?
The latex man
What's the latex man?
off Seinfeld.
I would have probably tried to find as many, trench coats in somebody's closet somewhere and sold them. Nobody's going to get any of that unless they watch the Seinfeld.
Hi, this is Carol Cole from Jake's Antiques. If you're looking for a unique shopping experience, come see us at 1717 West Main in Shelbyville, where we showcase the best of old and new in one location. We offer a large selection of antiques, reproductions, and colorful garden art. Come see us Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
I want to ask you about the fam. How are they doing?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
So you have 3 kids, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you're proud of all of them.
You know it. I'm just waiting for the youngest to get out. Yeah.
Will you downsize?
I'd love to downsize.
But your wife's not going to allow you to downsize.
Oh, no, I think she'd be all for it. Yeah, I mean, she's not getting any younger, obviously. I mean,
Do you think you'll stay in the country or will you move to town or what?
I would like to move to town, just for convenience, but she's getting to the age where stairs and stuff are a challenge. so we need one floor.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Stairs.
47.
Get one of those things like you strap in and it goes up the staircase on the wheelchair on the side.
Well, in a few weeks, she's going to be probably needing something like that.
Well, you'll have that when you're getting older.
I know.
Sold that.
Closer to Medicare.
Her back's worn out from carrying that weight of that whole family. Imagine.
The
Her
kids, for sure.
Where are you going on vacation this year, Toby?
I have no plans.
Now that the pandemic hopefully is winding down.
Yes. I actually looked at going to Vegas, but we're going to have to wait and see about Ashley's back, and then maybe go there. That'd be my plan for June. Then I'd like to do something in August, but I don't know anything yet.
Somewhere tropical or
Somewhere, probably, as you know, I'm a great outdoorsman. Maybe somewhere where I can do some walleye fishing, or
you have to catch your own bait though.
yeah, probably do a little elk hunting.
There's a lot of that going on in August.
Something like that. Need a dehydrator for the meat.
I think everybody in America is ready to go somewhere.
You could
Do
just
something.
Oh yeah.
could just skip that whole process of hunting the elk and just go straight to Jake's and buy a head that's already on the wall. Take it home.
Well, he was going to earlier until you tried to talk him out of it.
Yeah,
I was
he said on Amazon. I won't buy from Amazon.
Buy local.
Buy local.
Buy your heads local.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Your root beers.
He finally sold one of those the other day. It was like been up there for 30 years or something like that.
An elk's head?
Yeah.
Mm.
Something big like that.
I didn't buy it. I want to kill my own. I'll sell it to Jake.
Master hunter. But you gotta have it stuffed though.
Well, doesn't necessarily have to be an elk.
Something like a
I think that somewhere out west would be nice to go for an August vacation.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go on the beach somewhere.
Whitewater rafting. Not on the beach somewhere, but out west.
I never said I wanted to go west. He said he wanted to go west.
I'm talking to him. I'm saying he said that.
Yeah,
I was
I'd
like,
love
yeah,
to.
whitewater rafting would be fun.
Yeah, it would.
Trout fishing.
I want to catch something big.
I'd like to do.
Learn how to fly fish.
I'd like to do like
That's
a
frustrating.
15-day naked and afraid. I don't want to do the 21.
Just Why the 15 and not
so you
just
can
all
get
the
some
way up to
outdoors,
21?
plus you come back really thin because you dump a bunch of weight.
Yeah, I think I could drop about 15 to 20 in 15 days.
Sounds
Pound a day.
terrible. Walking through briars and stuff, and ugh.
Yeah, I did it when I was
Nothing
a
on.
kid, so
Naked? What was going on over?
I couldn't afford clothes.
What was going on over in Stony?
couldn't afford clothes. Hand me down underwear.
Hand me the underwear. Oh.
Did anything crazy ever?
Think about the third kid though. You at least could flip him to the other side. Ryan didn't have any choice.
No,
All the skids.
very very holy.
White.
They were
Whitey tighties.
They were blessed underwear because they were really holy.
Brown now. They used to be white.
What were you gonna say, Mason?
I was going to ask him about if he had any crazy high school stories
None.
about
No.
stuff. Not one.
Alls I did.
Never got in trouble.
Nope. Had one detention in my life.
I mean, like, let's say out of school,
Nope.
you never got pulled over by the cops for
Nope.
impersonating the police or anything like that?
Nope.
That ever happened?
I didn't. I know somebody did. Might have been my light, or not my light, but one of my relatives' lights. But no, I was a really good kid, ranked 11th in my class, I think, just out of the top 10, just because
11, really? How many people are in your class?
we had 110, I believe.
I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
we had 110 in our graduating class. I think I was 11.
I'm not going to lie, I'm ranked 28, so
I beat you.
so far, not over yet.
And then, yeah, I did a lot of.
Mason thinks he can move up 18 slots in the next.
You never know. Maybe I go off next year
in
and
the
just
final.
absolutely kill it. My GPA goes up.
It could happen. It could
Yeah,
happen.
I'm all for you.
I mean, I hope it does.
I do too. I think it'd be wonderful. How'd you do on your SAT?
I mean, the
He
English
doesn't
part,
know yet.
I killed it on the English part.
So you can tell by that, just by the way you pronounce killed.
You blowed it out of the water.
I blowed it. I mean, it's a couple good stories about some deers.
Right. You haven't gotten it back yet, right? You haven't scored back.
I'll get
so.
it back in a couple weeks.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you get 500 points for signing your name. So I already got that.
I think you're at least at, what, 1,800?
Well, I know that you have to get at least.
I asked him when he came home if he missed any.
Apparently, if you get an 1160 or higher, you don't have to take finals next year. So,
Really?
but I don't know.
Sweet.
But on the second math part, I think I did pretty well, except for maybe 10 questions.
Out of 12?
You killed it too.
I mean, a lot of them were good guesses, but whenever you pick B 4 times, you're like, man, I should probably start picking C and A again because
No.
it just doesn't
No,
seem
I think
right.
that's a trick. I think they would do that and make them all the
So,
same.
well, I guess I didn't fall for the trick then because I picked B one time, 4 times.
I remember those 4 questions when I took it. It was.
They were tough.
It was B's. Boom, 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 boom.
It's either B or C every time. It's never A or D.
Oh, please.
D's never the answer. What did you get on your SAT? Or ACT, I guess
I
it
had
was.
ACT.
We didn't take SATs.
Yeah, we just did the ACT, and I think I was like 1 away from perfect.
What a way.
Yeah.
What was your strongest subject on the test? Math, English,
I was strong on all of them. It was amazing.
all-around player.
I think, well, after I graduated, I started teaching the Utes about taking ACT tests.
Youths groups.
You started putting on classes
Yeah.
for ACTs.
Mr. Koonce.
He said,
Mr.
"All right,
Spider.
it's $1,000 and it's one evening. All right. If you're not sure, you pick C.
And I'll teach
Class
you how to
is
play the
over.
piano.
Class is
Done.
concluded. Done.
Next. D-U-N. Done.
Leave the cash by the door.
Cha-ching. Yeah. Dad, what was your best subject on the ACT?
I don't even remember hardly taking the ACT.
Did you guys all take it together in the gym? Or
Nope.
because
We're
they
in-
had us
we're in
split in 2
classrooms.
different.
Mm-hmm.
They had us in high school classrooms by
We took ours in the gym.
alphabetically, and then we had kids from other schools there too.
I
Kids
think
from
it was
other
on a
schools.
Saturday morning, too.
Yeah, it was a site that anybody could come. I mean, there was kids from
Oh,
all
they don't
over.
do that anymore.
But
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, your whole high school career and they're judging you on one test doesn't really make much sense because a lot of times test takers, really good test takers are pretty smart. Are smart, but it doesn't mean that if you're not a good test taker, they're not smart. Because I know plenty of people. I
take the common sense
wasn't
test.
a great test taker, but it doesn't measure your work ethic and all that. So
No, it's true.
What's Conan O'Brien's sidekick? What's his name?
It's that big guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't remember, but he's in a lot of movies.
Ed McMahon.
Yes. Andy something.
It's weird, loud stuff.
Did you guys watch the Carson Show a lot growing up?
Oh yeah.
Was he your favorite?
I
Or was
fantastic.
it was Leno any good, or was Carson?
Leno was after
Leno's
that.
after.
We were.
I mean, like after.
No, I didn't like Leno.
we were sophomores or juniors in high school when Carson did his last episode, and then when he got off. But there was nobody better than.
I believe it
Carson.
was our sophomore year because I think
And Letterman
the
was.
year before that. No,
I think you were right. I think we were sophomores. It would have been like I'm guessing like 90 or something like that. Maybe I have to look it up for sure. But
I think Knots Landing was our final episode was around that time as well. I've got that on tape if you ever want to borrow it.
the
VHS.
only
Gave me those
the
VHS,
only final
tapes.
But I kept a couple good ones.
Oh.
the only final episodes of things that stick out in my mind growing up were Johnny Carson's last
Mm-hmm.
episode. And it's funny because you can always remember exactly, like I said, we were either sophomores or juniors. I think sophomores, but somewhere around there. And that was sad. And then I was a freshman in college when Cheers did their last episode. And the
Shed a
Wonder
tear
Years.
that day.
Yes,
Oh, that was
day.
devastating.
It was just such a sad ending.
It is.
when Cheers
They should
went
bring
off.
it back.
Sorry, we're closed.
And then the first one I ever remember being a big deal was MASH's final episode.
Yep.
That was like a national.
Didn't Hawkeye lose his mind in the last
No.
couple episodes? I thought he went off the rails a little bit.
Didn't appreciate MASH until I was about 35.
Yeah. We started watching it in college. I remember a lot, like the reruns, but I just remember being a little kid and like everybody talking about it. It was a big deal that MASH was wrapping up. It got like crazy. It was the highest rated.
Mm-hmm.
That episode was the highest rated episode of anything until like recently, I think. I don't know what beat it, but it was something incredible.
Was that in the
long?
70s when MASH came out? Or the early 80s?
It would have wrapped up, I bet, probably in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it started in
Google
middle,
it.
middle of the
Based
70s.
off of spun off of a movie.
Have you seen the movie?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Pretty
it
good.
called?
MASH.
It's
Oh.
pretty good. But it's kind of
That makes
weird
sense.
because, I mean, it's
You hear
a
the
little
same
different.
names, but,
Right, but they're
different
different
people.
characters, yeah.
So
Oh, no, I don't know if I could do that.
you could.
it was
It's
pretty good.
entertaining.
Alan Alda's just... when I picture Hawkeye,
And
it would
he's
be able
still
to picture
alive.
him. Yeah.
Alan Willa. Alan.
Still alive.
Jamie Farr.
Jamie Farr.
He might still be alive.
Jamie Farr, I think he is.
Yeah.
What about
So
Father
dead.
Mulcahy?
He has to be dead.
Probably
Maybe not.
What about the general?
What
Not the
about Colonel Potter?
yeah, the second guy. He was funnier than the first guy.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
Uh,
They all were great.
And
Well, the guy with the
BJ.
Illinois sweatshirt on
Yeah.
was the guy before. He
He's
was,
dead.
Yeah, he really did die
Yeah.
during the. So the guy with the Illinois sweatshirt, wasn't he from Was he
He's
from
from Champaign.
Champaign or something?
No.
Or maybe he went to Illinois.
Yeah, but I think he was either Champaign or Bloomington. One of the two.
But when he was actually on the show, when they broke for the season, I think he died in a plane wreck, didn't he?
Is that when they cut him off?
I'm
Or
not sure,
correct?
but-
He died in something, and then they said in the show that that's what had happened,
Mhm.
right?
Was that worse or when Coach died?
Well, I was a little kid. I'm back when that originally happened. I don't remember any of that. This is all later,
I
and I
do.
could be wrong.
It's
You have
tough.
to Google it and know exactly, but it was something like that.
I like Coach, but
It's kind of those things where it worked out
Oh, I
because Woody
loved-
Harrelson,
But
Ernie
Coach,
Pantuso was
he was
awesome.
best.
Coach was good.
He was.
Ernie Pantuso,
God love Cheers.
great character.
It's my favorite show ever, I think.
I'll tell you who else was an awesome character that I miss is Matt Dillon from Gunsmoke. Ugh. All those old shows are
I
so
know.
good.
Mhm.
I'm stuck on Andy Griffin right now.
Oh yeah. I've watched every Andy Griffith episode, but that was years ago when I used to watch them. But
You only
there's
watch
just something calming and relaxing, especially when the world's spiraling out of control. Just
Little House
simple,
on the Prairie.
And you only like the black and white ones,
just
don't you?
simple. Oh yeah.
No color.
I don't like the color ones.
The color ones that take it down a notch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
that's
gotta
true.
watch the black and white Andy Griffith shows.
I watched.
I love watching I used to love watching after school Good Times
Yep.
with JJ.
Yep.
Oh,
What?
Dynamite.
you are missing. And the Jeffersons was
Mhm.
awesome too. George Jefferson's one of the best characters ever.
Moving on up.
Beans.
I never heard of the
Good-
first one you said. Was
good
it Good
stuff.
Time?
Good
Good
times.
Good Times?
Good
I
times.
never heard of that one before.
The Jeffersons. And then,
Welcome back, Cotta.
yep, Welcome Back, Cotter has John Travolta,
Johnny T.
Barbarino.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Vinny Barbarino.
And then you got The Facts of Life. Yeah, good ones.
Man, those were good TV days back then.
Well,
You only had 3 channels, and it was
Mhm.
simple.
'cause back
Thursday
then-
nights were the nights to watch TV.
I was just gonna say, like, I wish we had a schedule like that now, where you just get to watch anything you want now. I miss when you knew shows were gonna be on, and then you had to wait to watch them again. So you wanted to watch them really
You had
bad.
to tune in.
It's our whole society now.
Yeah.
Everything's right now. Binge,
Mhm.
gorge yourself to death on it.
So like you used to say, like one show would come on early and then another one.
Mhm.
So what would be on first, and then what would it end with?
Thursday nights, 7 o'clock.
That's a prime time right there.
7 o'clock would start off with the old Cosby Show.
Yeah.
In our heyday, it was the Cosby Show at 7. Then you'd have 7:30 would probably be like Family Ties or something like that, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Family Ties was
Alex
good.
P. Keaton.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And maybe 8 o'clock would probably be Cheers. That was like the
Mhm.
Prime
anchor
time.
show. And then 8:30 they'd throw in a little Night Court,
Do you
Yeah,
like
oh, yeah,
Night
which was
Court?
pretty good.
Is that the first
It
time?
was an acquired taste.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny, and if you were a little off.
I watched the intro to that, and it is cheesy. Wow.
What was the attorney's name?
Dan, yeah, the guy that always wore the cheesy suits.
Yeah, he
and
was good.
I think his name was Dan.
Was
He's
it a
the- he's the
real
one that-
court? Like Judge Judy and like
No.
that? Is that?
No, it was a show about
Yeah.
show about a New York night
Okay.
court.
Well, Harry Anderson was the judge.
Probably it was.
Oh,
You know, it
From
was
Cheers.
probably Boston
I mean,
spinoff.
oh, yeah.
Because he was a
Harry?
spinoff
Yeah.
of that a little
because
bit.
Yeah.
the pickpocketer.
Yep.
And then after that would be L.A. Law, until we got a little older. Then it became ER.
Ugh.
ER was in place of L.A. Law,
Clooney.
and then Friends was in place of
Ugh.
like Family Ties or the Cosby Show. Yeah, back in those days, though. Before that was the good.
What about
TV.
WKRP? Did you ever watch
That's
that?
very good.
Used to watch it after
Pretty
school
funny.
sometimes.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I wish I could.
Johnny
watch that
Fever.
somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The episode
Venus
where he's
Flytrap.
the the episode where they flew over and they dropped the
The
frozen
turkeys.
turkeys. Oh my God, it's Mayhem.
We watched that this year in CEO class before we left for Thanksgiving break, and that was the first time I ever watched it. WKRP, the turkey drop.
All those guys were good on that show. That every
guy who had
character was
the-
hilarious.
Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah. So Lonnie Anderson went on to marry Burt Reynolds in real life. And they were married for a long time.
Right there. She's,
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in,
for real.
The
yes.
Bandit.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were married for quite a while.
Still can't believe it. He's dead.
Sad day.
I can't
It
believe he
was.
lived as long as he did.
No kidding.
He had to lived it up.
Yeah, I'm guessing he did.
Some of those guys, though, it's unbelievable. What about the Rolling Stones and Aerosmith? And I mean,
Mhm.
Mick Jagger,
it's unbelievable
Steven Tyler,
what a body can take.
how much
Yeah,
stuff they
of
did and
Everything.
still made
They're
it.
immune.
And don't forget, you can get all your Mason Miller Show merchandise, soda, koozies, and coasters at Jake's in Shelbyville, Illinois. Welcome back to the Mason Miller Show. Thank you for joining us tonight, Toby. It was a real treat.
I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate everyone listening out there tonight. And don't forget that the soda we taste tested today and more will be available to purchase at Jake's Antiques and at the trade show on May 5th from 4 to 6 at the Best Bet Event Center in Shelbyville, Illinois.